What's good, YouTube? It's KB with Just Do Boxing back with another video. And with it being a little dead in boxing right now, with not too much going on, I still wanted to give my thoughts and let y'all put y'all up on a few fighters, a few prospects to keep an eye on all 2022. First up, we got the young kid, pretty boy Cowboy Atif Oberlton. Light heavyweight, 6'3", 73-inch reach. I mean, this 23 years old, southpaw from Philly. This is a very tall and rangy kid, very tall fighter. Long arms. You know what I mean? He's a fighter with good power so far. You know, I know it's early, but so far he's shown good power. If he hurts you, he's getting you out of there. And one thing I like about this kid already is his charisma. You know, he's very charismatic. You know what I mean? He's mean in the ring at the same time. You know what I mean? I seen him emulating a little drunken style. Reminded me of Emmanuel Augustus. You know what I mean? He's showing some very good footwork to just have only 5 fights. You know what I'm saying? Good power. It goes to the body very well. I mean, he digs to the body, which is something you like to see, especially with a tall fighter. You know what I mean? He fights tall when he wants to. You know what I mean? But as I see, this kid likes to mix it up, as you can see in this little clips of him. And I think his future is bright for him. He's from Philly. You know, Philly is stacked with talent. You know, Philly has never been short on talent when it's come to boxing. You know what I mean? And like I said, he's only 5-0 so far, but all 5 fights are ended by stoppage. You know what I mean? And they're moving him at a good pace. You know what I mean? He started his career. His pro debut was 2021, January 30th. You know what I mean? So he's only 23 years old. And I feel like they moving him at a good pace. I think they see the potential as well. And I thought I'd put y'all up on him if y'all already don't know about Pretty Boy Cowboy. New light heavyweight prospect, tall kid, power, well-rounded for only 5 fights. Southpaw, just a kid to keep an eye out for all 2022. Next up, we got son of former champion, boxing legend, one of the best to ever do it, Evander Holyfield. You got his son, young Evan Holyfield. Now 24 years old, orthodox. You know, he made his pro debut in 2019, November 2nd. He scored a TKO over Nick Winstead. You know what I'm saying? He will win his next 7 fights, 5 of which he scored either TKO or KO. You know what I mean? So he's definitely showing power so far in his career with just 8 fights. You know, his next fight scheduled for January 22nd. That's a little less than 3 weeks away. His most recent one was a KO over Charles Stanford, who was 6-3. You know, so they're keeping him busy. You know what I mean? That fight was just a little less than, or a little more, just 3 months ago. So, you know, that's a good sign for a young, talented fighter, keeping him busy. You know, so far, young Holy has shown, you know, good hand speed, very, very quick hands. You know, he's at the junior middleweight division, and he has very fast hands for the division as well. He throws good combinations, great body puncher, man. That's just something I love to see with young fighters not being headhunters and understanding the advantages and of going to the body. You know what I mean? So he's a good body puncher, great body puncher right now. He can always improve on his defense, you know what I mean? Be a little more patient. But like I said, he's only 8-0, 6 knockouts, you know? So I believe the future is bright for this young prospect. And he's just somebody to keep an eye on all 2022. Like I said, he shows a lot of upside and potential, man. You know, solid, good balance, you know what I mean? And he's smart, you know, he's improving fight to fight, you know? So that's all you gotta ask for. So I think that's another young prospect to keep an eye on, fellas. Young Evan Holyfield. Next really good rising prospect I got for y'all. It's 25-year-old Austin Ammo Williams, middleweight, fighting out of Houston, Texas. He made his pro debut 2019, April 26th. It's the day before my B-Day. That's pretty cool. But he finished that off with a KO over Joel Guevara. And, he would win his next 8 fights, and 6 of those were by TKO or KO. So he's definitely shown power early so far in his career. He's just 9-0 with 7 knockouts. He's shown to be a very strong kid, very physically strong kid. Good balance, good footwork. A high IQ already. He's a boxer, puncher. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the body very well, very well. Very skilled young fighter, really fast hands. His defense is good. And again, I just love the way he goes to the body. And through 9 fights so far, he's shown to be a damn good finisher. If he gets you hurt, he's going to get you out of there. He doesn't get hit too much, but a fighter can always improve on his defense. And he's very, explosive and aggressive. Somewhat of, a pressure fighter, but he's very calculated at the same time. Has a very stiff, solid jab, a hard jab. You know what I mean? He mixes up the speed on his punches as well. And like I said, once he gets you hurt, he knows how to throw flurries, and they're fast, and he with power on them to get you out of there. It's definitely a kid with a lot of potential and upside. I feel like he's going to win a world title in the near future. I believe his last fight was at 168 or the fight before that, because I think he was having issues getting fights. And he had took a little time off of boxing to get himself mentally right. So, it's definitely good to see him back in the ring. And definitely this is a kid to keep an eye on all 2022, like the other couple guys on this list, man. I just thought I shed some light on these fighters and give them their just due. I know they all early in their careers. Each of them has less than 10 fights. Ammo 9-0, 7 KOs. Evan Holyfield is 8-0, 6 KOs. And Pretty Boy Cowboy is 5-0, 5 KOs. But these kids or these young men, these young future world champions in my eyes, have all shown tremendous upside, a ton of skill and potential. Charismatic. These guys, I think, gonna beat a lot of ass in the near future, man. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what the future holds for these young prospects. And again, I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts on these young dudes, man. I get a chance, man. Don't just take my word for it. Go look them up. Go check these fighters out. These are 3 fighters that I definitely think will win world titles in the near future, given the opportunity. Future is looking bright. You got young Evan Holyfield at junior middleweight. He looks to be the goods. He's 24 years old. The son of Evander Holyfield. You got Austin Ammo Williams at middleweight, only 25 years old, looking very promising. And then you got the young Atif Oberlton, Pretty Boy Cowboy, 23 years old, southpaw out of Philly. So got 2 southpaws on this list. And Ammo Williams and Pretty Boy Cowboy, and they're both very talented fighters, as well as Evan Holyfield. So that's just my thoughts on that. I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts on these 3 prospects to keep an eye on. And like I said, when you get a chance, go check them out. So that's my thoughts, man. Y'all get in the comment section, like, comment, subscribe, and always get in the comment section and let me know if I gave young Evan Holyfield, Austin Ammo Williams, and Pretty Boy Calvo, Atif Oberlton, their just due. That's what I do over here at Just Do Boxing. To the next one, I'm out. Peace.